All right, so we're back for another deep dive. And
I'm really excited for this one.
yeah, this time we're going way back to 1960.
Oh, yeah. A real classic.
Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird. And,
Definitely a classic.
we always start with that opening line,
Yeah.
right? The one that's supposed to hook you.
Right into the story, yeah.
So here it is. When he was nearly 13, my brother Jem got his arm badly broken at the elbow. Now, I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
when I first read that, I
Yeah.
kind of thought, okay, like it didn't exactly scream masterpiece to me,
I can see that.
But there's got to be more to it, right? I mean, this is To Kill a Mockingbird we're talking about.
Oh, there definitely is. I think it's all about how Lee sets up this sense of, like, normalcy.
Normalcy, yeah.
You've got this small town kind of sleepy feel, a broken arm, something that could happen to anyone.
Right, just an everyday thing.
Exactly. But then she uses that to totally subvert your expectations later on.
So it's not just about setting the scene, it's more like she's playing a long game here.
Exactly. And don't forget, the whole story's told from Scout's perspective, looking back.
Right, from her childhood.
Yeah, so that broken arm, it becomes this central point, this kind of anchor for her memory.
Oh, interesting. So it's not just a random event, it's like the thing that everything else revolves around.
Exactly. I mean, think about Jem. He's on the verge of becoming a teenager, and then this happens.
He breaks his arm, yeah.
It's almost symbolic, like
Yeah.
a physical representation of him breaking away from childhood.
Wow, I never thought of it that way.
And then you've got the trial, which also breaks the town apart, breaks down their illusions.
Right, those social structures, the prejudice, it all comes out.
Yeah, and it's like Lee's subtly foreshadowing all of that right from the first sentence.
That's amazing. She's planting these seeds, and you don't even realize it until later.
It's seriously masterful. You start with something simple, almost mundane, and then bam.
The story just hits you with all its weight.
It's like a slow burn, but in a good way. It draws you in.
I'm starting to see why this opening line is so famous,
Uh-huh.
but I still wonder, is it actually a good hook? Does it make you want to keep reading?
That's a good question. It's not the kind of line that grabs you by the throat,
Right, it's not a cliffhanger or anything.
But there's this quiet power to it, a sense that there's a lot more beneath the surface.
Like an invitation to pay attention, to look closer.
Exactly. It's like Lee's saying, hey, this seemingly ordinary event, it's just the beginning. Trust me.
I love that. And it makes you wonder if you read that line again after finishing the book.
Yeah, after you know everything that happens.
Would it hit you differently? Would it have a whole new meaning?
Oh, definitely. It's like those little details, those seemingly unimportant moments.
Right, they take on a whole new significance.
Because you know the context, the weight of the story.
That's so true. So what do you think, listeners? Does that opening line, now that we've unpacked it a bit, hook you?
Yeah, does it make you want to dive into To Kill a Mockingbird? Or is it still just a broken arm?
Let us know in the comments, and be sure to join us next time for another deep dive into a great opening line.
I can't wait.
Me neither.
See you then.
See ya.